と思った。みんな showing up for me. There you are. Good morning. Well, morning for me. Morning for some of you. Evening for many of you. Nighttime for a lot of you. My vision is up. What about? This is okay. Midnight for some of you. Ohio. Good morning. Thank you for the Tiffy, the heart, and thank you for the monthly allowance, Anonymous. I shall use that monthly allowance for my gachas battle passes. Have you eaten it? No, I just woke up. I wanted to chat, and then oh, my brain is not functioning, and because I just woke up, I couldn't really sleep last night. I think I slept. I think insomnia was eeping at me again, and then I slept at I think I managed to sleep at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, I think, and then I woke up now, so it's maybe 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. 3 hours of sleep. I mean, after this, I'm gonna hug me in my bed again. Cause I remember you guys saying not a lot of people stream on the sun. Wait, no, today's a Monday. What is wrong with me? No, today's a Tuesday. I thought today was a Monday. Did I skip the day? Did I somehow skip a day? Oh no, the onset Alzheimer's is working faster than I expected. You know, some days I don't even realize what day is what day. Like, I don't really remember what day is what day. Mondays. Well, to a hickey like me, any days kind of get it mixed up. Some days is a Monday, Some days it's a Tuesday. Some days is looking like a Friday. It's wormy day. That is true. It's wormy day. Every day is wormy day. No one needs to tell me how far away I am from the weekend. Isn't it kind of funny? The human life, you just work from Monday to Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday. Set up a calendar. I have something called attention deficit. How am I gonna notice the calendar even if it's set up syndrome? Calendars, reminders, notifications. I just forget them all. I do sticky notes. Yeah, I do sticky notes a lot. You stick it everywhere. Get an Alexa? Are you telling me to give in to AI? Do you have any idea how much they're hearing you? I'm not letting a random AI woman control my life. That's the future. No! No! I'm not letting some AI woman. I'm not telling. What if the AI woman is the anime woman? Well, behind that anime woman is probably a man. Or a corporation that's taking your data to sell it somewhere else. Like what time you go home, what time you come back, and then what if they use that data to sell it to a robber? And the robber would come to your place and rob your place. Anything can happen. You see all those smart TVs, smart fridge, smart printer, all those things that once cannot connect to the internet, now you can connect to the internet? They're stealing your data. That's what they're doing. You think they're so smart. They're smarter than you. They're stealing your data. Yeah. See? Not so smart after all. You know, just on TikTok. I feel like I talked about this before, but then it just came up to me again. How like people are really mad at HP printer because apparently even if you bought HP printer and HP ink, you have to pay for subscription just to be able to use the machine that you bought. That is crazy. Why do you need subscription? subscription on something you own and something you bought. Like, why? You bought it. It's yours. Good morning, goober. Correction. I'm not a goober. I'm a goofer. On the other hand, you are a goober. So I am goofer, you are goober. And together we are GG. Goofer and goober. I'm not goofy. I'm not goofy. I'm goofer. I'm a goofer. Yes, Mr. Goober Ramen, you're goober. I do a little goofy. Goofy, the Disney character. Not the Hook. Not have you ever seen a Goofy movie? No, I have not. The only I know I've said this a lot, but do you know? For those who've never, for my new viewers, do you know what was my first exposure to Disney? I didn't grow up with Disney. I didn't know Disney until really late. I grew up with anime. Somehow, maybe because I don't own a TV, so I have never watched Disney's. And I think I had the internet first before anything else. And anyways, my first experience to Disney, or it's more like I know Mickey Mouse existed, and I know Goofy and Donald Duck, but that's it. I don't know anything beyond that. And maybe Disney princesses, but beyond that, I have no idea what is even Disney. And then one day I was on YouTube, and then I came across a Mickey Mouse video. It was I came across the Mickey Mouse video. It was Mickey, Goofy, and Donald Duck going on a war. And then Goofy realized the truth of the war that has been set up by your government. And he told Mickey that he will reveal this information to the world. The world has to know the atrocious things that we have done to those soldiers. And then Mickey shot him. And he cries for the death of his brother, for he cannot abandon his country, even if he loves his brother alive. And then, after I finished that, I was like, whoa! What in the world? And I thought, did I miss? Is this a TV series that I missed? is there a prequel? Because it seems like the ending. And then I found out, oh wait, it's Disney. And then I googled Disney. And I thought Disney was only Disney princesses. And then I put Disney and then came out the Disney Playhouse. It's a Mickey Mouse Playhouse. Come inside, it's on inside. M-I-C-K-E-Y M-O-U-S-E M-I-C-K-E-Y M-O-U-S-E. And I thought, whoa, what is this? Disney Playhouse. And I googled it and it was like, whoa, there's so many things. There's so many characters. Hey, like Chip and Dale, Minnie Mouse, Daisy Duck, Pluto the dog. What else? Pete. Who's Pete? Bugs Bunny. Oh! Wait. That isn't Looney Tunes, right? Looney Tunes. Is Looney Tunes Disney? You know Chip and Dale, but not AP. Oh, it's because recently Disney came out with a gacha game, but then they're all anime boys, and they keep popping up on my feed. And it's like Twisted Wonderland. It's a gacha game, but for villains. This one is gacha game for Disney. There's like Disney princesses. There's also Monster Inc. And there's also Cinderella, and there's Chip and Dale. And then I realized Chip and Dale are Squirrel brothers. Yeah. Like, oh. They'll never seen before. What can't be real? Chipmunk, yeah. Gonna give it a try. Maybe one day. Who is this supposed to appeal to? Girls and guys who like guys, or just guys who like anime guys. I mean, Twisted Wonderland is incredibly popular. Maybe it's not popular to you, but it's incredibly popular in Japan. So I'm not surprised that they're making one for the others. I think Disney in Japan, I think they have exclusive Disney characters in Japan. I think. Guys, who wouldn't like anime girls or anime guys? Like anime. I'm not sure. I think there's exclusive Japanese Disney. Let me Google. An exclusive Japanese Disney characters. Let me show you. Duffy and Friends. Duffy and Friends. They are exclusively Japanese. They're so cute. I read you the face. Duffy and Friends. These characters are exclusively Japanese Disney. They're so cute though. I think Duffy is the bear. Let me see, what is Duffy? Duffy is a sweet, gentle teddy bear sewn by Minnie Mouse to keep Mickey Mouse company. Oh, the characters we have. Shelly May is a female teddy bear made by Minnie as a companion for Duffy. Gelatoni is an artistic green cat who uses his tail like a paintbrush. Stella Lou is a lavender rabbit who dreams of becoming a dancer one day. Cookie Ann is an optimistic yellow dog who loves to cook and invent new recipes. Olumel is a magical sea turtle who loves to sing and play the ukulele. And Lena Bell is a very smart pink fox who likes to be a detective and solve mysteries. They're so cute! Oh look, I found another one. PNG. I found another one. Look, they're so cute. They handed out Duffy plushies to people after a big earthquake. Oh no! That's so sweet of them. Yeah. Duffy's so cute. Wow! They existed in 2016. That's very old. But yeah. I'm not surprised if you don't know about them, because I think they're Asia. They're only popular in Japan or Asia. I think they're popular in Asia. Or maybe there is in Disneyland. Maybe you didn't notice. I like teddy bears. Teddy bears are really cute. I own a lot of teddy bears because they have hands and legs, so they're good for hugging. I own a teddy bear that I've been hugging since I was a baby, and I still hug it to sleep even until now. Yeah, like teddy bears. Cute. They are comforting. They are so fluffy. So fluffy and so cute. Cause you know you'll knock them off during your bed. No, then you need to conceal yourself. You need to tie yourself up when you sleep so that you don't hurt your plushies. There has been a few times. Yeah, there has been a few times where where I wake up in the middle of the night and then I look over to the side of my bed and I see my plushies on the floor staring at me with their cold, cold eyes. How could you? How could you throw me out of the bed? I thought we were friends. The betrayal in your eyes. And then I feel so bad. And then I pick them up. And I brush them off. And I put them back in your bed. And I put it in a way that it's impossible for them to fall off. Cause the only thing that's falling off is me, not them. So, in a way, if any of them fall, it's me. My throat is dying. But then, unless you sleep, and you trash when you sleep, you might not probably trash your plushies too. Know you owe your plushies an apology. You should kiss them on the forehead and apologize and tell them that you didn't mean to throw them away. If your throat is dying on a schedule heavy, no, it's just, you know, in the morning, you just wake up and your throat dies, and then during midday it's okay. Yeah, I just woke up, man. It's early in the morning for me. I just woke up. I have water at the side. I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm drinking a lot of water. I hope Wumi gets Ibuki tomorrow. I can't get her. I'm not in the JV server, unfortunately. My throat will be better. It's just in the morning when you wake up, you have your body's like, and then you have sore throat or you have sinus. It's either your throat hurts or your nose is leaking. It's one of these. Very normal. now imagine what it's like after 30. Dada, I'm a Nephilim, I'm immortal, so I wouldn't know what it's like to be 30 years old. Yes, tomorrow we have Seiya and Ashina's rerun because you're rerunning the Code Box event, which I wouldn't be reacting because I've already voice acted the entire event before. So if you're interested, you can check out my older streams. I think I was even cosplaying Neru for the Code Box event. It was you're trying to pull for Rana and you're super late grinding. Just use your body. You don't have time. She's gonna be gone soon. You don't have time anymore. Just open your wallet and accept your fate. You're a bad influence. Well, I would say I am an influence, whether you take it or not. It's up to you. Whether you see it as a good thing or as a bad thing, it's up to you. There is no right answer, there is no wrong answer. There is only Willy. Yeah, our overlord can do no wrong. How is everybody's weekend going? How is everyone? What is everybody doing? What is everyone? How's everyone's weekend? You got a haircut and you saw the homies? That's cute. That's nice. Are you bald now? 'Cause you have a haircut. Chilling. You've been playing 100% more ZZZ thanks to your gacha influence on me. ZZZ is great. ZZZ is great, man. I'm also playing ZZZ. It's so much easier to play on my iPad to do the dailies. And they're giving a free character too. So it's great. And it's the anniversary, they're giving us free characters, man. Free characters! So very exciting. Are you hyped for Shinai and Genshin? Ooh, I'm very hyped. I'm very excited to see Shinai. I am very excited. And I'm very curious about the lore, because apparently all of Kainria is the Sarita's descendants, which means Chaos and Dan Sleeve's great grandmother is actually the Sarita. Those insane lore drop. I'm super excited. Super excited, but also not sure how to feel because I've played Genshin since the release. So it has been a good many years of Genshin. Been playing every day too. And I remember when it first started, it's like they were just in Lear and Mondstadt and Inazuma, and then suddenly it's like somewhere in that land not crying. And then we're finally at Shisui at long last. It's like, whoa. And I kinda like that Honkai Star reference. When the main character had to jump off in Shisui onto a train. Maybe we'll see Pom Pom somewhere. Jumping on the side. Yeah, it has been good. It has been. I have invested a lot of money in that game. I don't think I'll ever quit anytime soon. I think because I buy every single battle passes. Because the battle passes is pretty worth it to get a lot of pulls and a lot of materials. Genshin lore is understandable. Genshin lore is like baby talk compared to Star Rail and Honkai Impact lore. I've played Honkai Impact first, finished Honkai Impact, and then started Genshin. Even Zenless lore is easy to understand. I'm very excited for Honkai's new game. Can't wait. I can't wait. I'm very excited. Genshin doesn't allow you to skip dialogue. What the hell are you skipping dialogue, man? Just play the freaking game. Stop skipping dialogues. Just play the game. Can't help if you can't read. Just play the game. What if you don't like the character? What? It's the story. Just play the game. I mean, you don't have to play this character story if you don't want to. You can choose to skip the character story, man. That's crazy. I kind of treat the Genshin storyline and the Genshin cutscenes as watching an anime. So to me, don't really matter. Plus, I like localization. I had no idea. I only listen to JP. But I like listening to their JP voices. I wish they could voice some mini events, cause there's so many storyline that's really impactful. Like in Inazuma, we have Rue's story of the little boy and the Thunderbird. that one wasn't voiced. I hope it was voiced because it was so good. I like to alternate between Japanese dub and Chinese dub. Sometimes I go Japanese dub, sometimes I switch to Chinese dub. They're both really good. So just I like Japanese dub because there's a lot of Cause I like Sashiro Miyuki and she voices Raiden and I have Raiden, so I like to use her. Yeah. I'll never try the Korean dubs. I think when Raiden was released, it was the most hype Genshin ever had. Because Raiden made from Honkai Impact. So everybody freaked out. Because of the interconnection. Yeah. I don't think we'll ever get a hype as big as Raiden. No, we're going to see her soon, I think. I think so. Oh, according to the leaks. I'm very excited. I'm such a non-morning person. I think mornings are dreadful. I don't understand people who can wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning and be like, sunshines and rainbows and wide awake and oh man. Then why'd you stream now? Well, it's morning for a lot of people, and I feel really bad for streaming at my usual time because a lot of my Asian Doremus can't catch me because it's so late in the midnight, and some Doremus can't watch me because of work. And in the morning, it's morning for Asian Doremus, and it's nighttime just after work, so some Americans Doremus can come and watch. Hello, welcome back. So yeah, I think sometimes streaming in different times may give opportunity for other Doremus to come and watch. is my body clock is happy that I'm waking up, but I'm going back to sleep afterwards, so I'm not so happy. Like, wow, you're waking up in the morning. So rare. Wowie, so rare. Now I'm going back to sleep afterwards. I'm so excited to go back to sleep afterwards because I think I will have a really good sleep. Can you see the sun? Actually, no. I have blackout curtains and they're clipped and taped so that no ounces of sun will ever leak through. So I basically kind of live in complete darkness because I don't like putting on light. I have lights on for my eyes, but they're very soft and they're very what's that word? They're very soft and very thin. So it's still good for my eyes and it's not too bright. It kills me. Just enough so I don't go blind. But I live in complete darkness. And I'm pretty comfortable with that. So that's how I've been living all this time. I hate going out in the morning. So I'm very nocturnal overlord. I thrive during the night. So in the morning, I do not thrive. I don't know how people can be in bright environments. Boomers. You know, on TikTok, there's like a meme where Gen Zs, they enjoy working with dim light, but boomers enjoy working in super bright light. Yeah. I think there's a difference. I hate bright light. Oh, it kills me, especially hospital light. It's so white. And so... To be fair to the boomers, dark lighting ruins your vision faster. And bright lightning ruins your eyes even faster. Do you have something that dims your computer screen? Oh, I have. I think it's automatic that Windows has a thing that can kind of dim your computer so it's better on your eyes. But I enjoy darkness. Some darkness like creatura. So I enjoy the dark more than I enjoy anything else. Rumi, have you gotten your eyes checked? I have 20/20 vision. I don't know what you're talking about. Even when I sleep, I don't really believe that. Believe what you will. Not my problem. If you don't believe what I say, that's your problem. Can't help if you're jealous of my 2020 vision. I generally read everything in a really low brightness. I don't understand with boomers, even at the hospital. Whenever I see boomers open their phones like, oh, so bright, what the hell? I remember one time the nurse was asking me about an anime that her son watches, and she opens her phone. Oh my god, the light's so bright! What the hell? Who the hell has the brightness of 100%? I have my phone brightness at like 1%. Jesus Christ, so bright! So bright, I can't even. My eyes are very used to darkness, so I don't like bright lights. That's why I wear sunglasses. And then it's so funny because it's so funny that people don't use privacy screen protectors. Like, ma'am, I can see what you're looking at on your phone. Why do you not have dark private screen protector? I can see what you're reading or what you're watching, Most people don't care. Well, they should start to care. All of my things are in privacy screen. Not really, it's more like all your personal information. Only with a privacy screen, you can probably... Oh, one time I was in the subway and there was this guy who was looking at doujins on his phone. Do you know how I know? It's just when you sit in a subway and then behind you is a piece of glass so you can look outside, and when it's dark it reflects, so whatever you're reading on your phone, it will show up on the mirror, on the glass itself, the reflection. And this guy was just reading doujin with the most straightest face. It was I don't remember. I remember I saw boobs. And then I looked away because it was kind of awkward. So ma'am and sir, if you would like to read hentai on your phone, please get a screen, a privacy screen. in public, just not at a reflection that other people can see. What if you want everyone to know you're reading Peak? I'm pretty sure you would become misunderstood and people will start calling you a pedophilia. Not because only Peak recognizes Peak, but not everybody is Peak. So yeah. Who knows there's some Karens? America has a lot of Karens, don't you? Who know there's some Karens on the subway that decided that today was your day. And then just, you know. Today is the day! I get you. And you have Karens everywhere. It's very entertaining to... Very entertaining to see Karens, you know? I just think they're some special breed. It's very entertaining for me. I like to look at like people recording videos of a Karen. I remember there was this one guy who was in the back a lot of a KFC, or was it McDonald's? I'm not sure. It was basically, I think it was McDonald's. Or some franchise that has burgers. And then this lady just goes over to the door and said, "Do you know what you're eating? Do you know that animals die for this? Do you know what animals die for this patty? You know, do you know animals die for the thank you for the raid, Leah. I'm Leah. Thank you for the raid. 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 Hi, Liam. I hope Origins collab was fun. We shall watch it later. I think any Among Us collab is very fun. Among Us is such a great collab game. Oh, they didn't end up playing Among Us. They had to swap. What? Uruka! Thank you for the raid! Thank you for the raid. 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 Oh, thank you for the double raid. I hope you guys had a good time at the collab. Thank you for the... What the hell? Thank you for the raid. Good morning, everybody. Ohayo. Ohayo. Good morning, everybody. Or... I think most of you guys are good. Good evening? Good night? Pippa, thank you for your wow. Everybody is rating. Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the raid. The YouTube freaking auto translation is so funny. Cause for some reason, beep 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 means cheek, 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 or cheeky, 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 cheeky. If you type PPPPP in full caps, it's cheeky, 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 cheeky. But then if you type PPPPPP in small caps, it's cheek, 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 cheek. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calm down, Bazinga. Calm down, Bazinga. I know you're doing this on purpose. Trying to get me to say something. Think I'm stupid? Not the Bazinga again. Whoa, there's a new one for Bazinga. What? The new one for Bazinga is called They Are Dying. Bazongi, they have returned. Bazinga Shazam Wakalaka, the king of Shazam, is angry. Oh, it's so funny how it changes. I don't think Awawawawa is it? Can you guys spam Awawawawa? Let me see if it translates to anything. Whoa, 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 there's so much spam. Oh, it says whoa, 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 whoa. But it actually says, oh, okay, never mind. It says river. River, whoa, 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 whoa. They are being killed. What? Awa, wa, wa. That's they are being killed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's being killed? Who the hell is being killed? I'm so happy Jelly is back. Oh wait, did somebody try to say the Hyrax? Is it that dog? The one that goes Ow! That thing, that dog? The groundhog? The hog? What is... I don't even know what that creature is. The one that goes Ow! Hyrax! Oh, yeah, the rat. The rat. It's closest to an elephant. That's... what? They're so small. Rie dog? What? Rie dog? No, not the shouting frog. The shouting frog is... Ow! 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 That's the shouting frog. The Hyraxes. I think I think that's the shouting. That's the frog. No, that's not the frog. Is what the hell? Now I'm confused. What's a weibo? What is an awebo? AUW. Ah. Ah. You need a little bit of that. Growl. Ah. 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 In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lions leash tonight, bumbling, bowling. In the jungle, the mighty awebo. Okay, now I'm curious what the hell is an awebo. Awebo bird. Awebo bird 10 hours. What's your 10-hour video of an awebo bird? Let me see what does it sound like. What does an awebo sound like? Let's see. Oh, why wouldn't it play? Sound down? ちょっと待って。Play! It's my YouTube, okay? It won't play. It won't play me that way, bro. Oh! A label. Wait. A label. A label, 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 a label. A label, a label. A label, a label. A label. A label, a label, a label, a label. That's a Spanish slang? Oh, you mean a label is kind of saying damn right? My milkshake bring all the boys to the yard and a label. It wasn't too hard. I could teach you. But I have to charge. A label. That's such a cute bird. A label looks like a man, a myth, a legend. A label. Looks like a Pokemon. Sounds like a Pokemon too. Maybe Pokemons are secretly real. You know, maybe they're real. Here, let me show what an awebo is. Awebo bird. This is what they look like. They're so white and so pretty. I like birds a lot. Have I told you the story of how I became friends with crows? I like crows. And oh, this is available, by the way. It's like a Pokemon, right? Looks just like a Pokemon. So I like crows a lot, and I like ravens. Ravens are really cute, and they make a really cute sound when you scratch them. It's like purring, but for crows. And they're very smart, very smart. Probably the smartest bird alive. And sometimes they can mimic you, and they can reply to you back too. But I don't have ravens in my area. I only have crows. So I wanted to groom crows so we can become friends. Because crows are territorial and they come in packs. So if you groom one crow, you groom the entire squad. And so I first started by putting peanuts outside my balcony. And crows are... what's that word? Crows follow schedule. And crows like repetition. And crows associate things through repetition. So I started putting peanuts outside my balcony. Every day I change the peanuts. Because I know there's 1 or 2 crows in my areas. So I was trying to bait them. And so I got all my peanuts fresh, unsalted, changed it every day, and I think for the first week only 1 crow came like 1 day. But I didn't give up because crows take a lot to trust somebody. And then I started putting water at the side. And apparently crows are very picky. They don't just drink tap water. I had to put mineral water, high grade water. Every day I have to change the water. And in week 2, I can see 1 or 2 crows, but they come it's very less. They come like 2 days out of the entire week. But I didn't give up because with crows you need to have a lot of patience, and you need to make sure that the times where you change your peanuts and your water matter a lot. So I started buying different nuts, like cashew nuts, and still the 3rd week I changed water every single day. I can see them, but the moment I open the door, they run away. So I thought, okay, maybe I'm slowly getting their trust, maybe. So on the 4th week, I did the same, except I added in a different type of nut. I think I added in pecans or walnuts, just a little different mix than your regular peanuts. And I changed it at 6 a.m. every single day at 6 a.m. because I'm still awake. Change it at 6 a.m. in the morning because crows normally are more active in the morning, early mornings. So I changed it at 6 o'clock. And then on the 4th week, I'm starting to see there's more days of 2 crows. There's more days, like 3 to 4 days. I see the crows. And I just stand there and stare at them. And they eat. And I go, remember my face, remember me, remember me, remember me. Yes, I'm your benevolent overlord who's feeding you high quality peanuts and cashew nuts and walnuts and delicious water that I changed even I don't drink such expensive water. So you should remember this benevolent overlord who is feeding you free food every single day. And the thing is, during these 4 weeks, I keep getting random birds. I keep getting those little birds. Those tiny little birds. They just come, and then they grab a peanut, and then they eat away. So, after a month or so, then following the next week, I think it was still really hard. They still come, not every day, but it was just the two of them. So I thought, oh no, I thought crows are in a pack and not, separated. But I didn't give up. I still do the same. Every day, 6 o'clock in the morning, I change the peanuts, I change the water, and then it just went on consistently for another month maybe. So after 2 months in, but in the second month they started coming way more often, but it's just the two of them. So I thought maybe there's only the two of them. They started coming in regularly. It's like they're anticipating me in the morning at 6 o'clock, because I can see them at the tree. So the moment I changed my peanuts and I changed the water and I walk away, they will fly in and they'll eat. And then they will drink water. And then I'll just watch them at the window. And then they walk away. And this has been the routine that I do. And they eat pretty fast, They come in, eat for 5 minutes and then they leave. And then after 2 months plus, the third month, I think was when I opened the balcony one day and I saw a key on the balcony, and I thought, oh, did I do it? Did I finally tame the crows? I was so happy. I think it was like a huge progression for me. I got a key, and then I don't see the crows. So then, I was really happy, and I kept the key. And then after that, slowly, I see the two crows. They started bringing me gifts. Some days it's a rock. Some days it's a coin. Some days it's some wires. Some days it's just rocks. A lot of times it's just rocks. Rocks, copper, copper coin. Some random wires. Random pieces of metal. It's very random pieces. I keep all the gifts in a little box. And then I thought, Am I gaining their trust? They like shiny things. They do. I think I'm gaining their trust. So slowly, I still do the same thing, and I keep getting random birds instead. I just get random tiny little birds and sparrows, and you just come and eat. I mean, I have a lot of peanuts, so feel free to take them. I don't even eat peanuts. They're just there for the crows, but I mean, it's a buffet. Just take it. So I can hear around like 7 o'clock in the morning, I can hear a lot of because that's when they're feasting. I can hear they're just there in the morning. Yeah, eating. I put a lot of peanuts, okay? So there's a lot of peanuts for everybody. And then sometimes they will sing, cause they're those really talkative birds. They're like, it's like, I don't even know. They just make a lot of noises. And then, I think really after 3 months of the crows, and suddenly one week the crows stopped coming, and I really thought they died. I was really sad because they stopped coming. For a week, I was really sad. I still put peanuts hoping they'd come, but I really thought they died of old age or food poisoning. And then after 2 weeks of missing in action, one day I woke up to see like 10 freaking crows on my balcony eating peanuts. Yeah, it was 10 of them. Okay, maybe 11. I don't know. I can't count. And that, whoa. Whoa. Did I do it now? Did I successfully tame all my crows? Yeah, there's enough room in the balcony. They like to stand on the rails. And they're all eating peanuts. And I felt really happy because they're eating peanuts and drinking water. And then I think really after 4 months-ish, it's a very long process. Only after 4 months-ish that they won't run away if I open the door. Like if I open the door and the bird is eating all my peanuts and they won't run away. And then only when they're eating, I can pet their heads. Only when they're eating. If they're not eating, I can't pet their heads. But only when they're eating, I can pet their heads. And it's really soft. Like, birds are unexpectedly soft. I thought birds are hard. Or I thought birds, because of the feather, is rough, but they feel like a pillow. They're very soft, very fluffy. I don't know, for some reason I thought they would be very scaled, sharp, because of the feathers. But the crows are incredibly soft and smooth. Very smooth, very soft. Maybe one day I'll teach them how to search for money. I'll have to show them dollar bills. Like, hey, bring this next time. Bring me these dollar bills next time. Well, it's been like a year now since I'm feeding the crows and other birds. They will leave me a bunch of random stuff all the time. They're not worth anything. It's a lot of car keys. I have a lot of keys that I don't even know. One even dropped me a Toyota car key. Cause I saw the car key had the Toyota thing where you press and then the car door opens. Yeah! I don't even know it's from where. It's a free car! Yeehaw! But then I have no idea where it is anyways. You have no idea where the bird has been. But other than that, they don't bring me anything valuable. Coins? They bring me a lot of coins. A lot of wires. Random metal plates. Or... oh, I've gotten a ring once. I've gotten a ring. But then... I don't know, it feels ominous. So I threw it away. Who knows it was cursed? Who knows they pick it up at a graveyard from a dead person? So I just threw it away. Oh, squirrels! I have squirrels here. They're on the trees. They would come and eat my peanuts from time to time. They're very rare, but they would climb on the tree and then they would jump to the balcony because the tree is big enough that they can climb onto the roof and jump onto the balcony. And then they would stuff the peanuts in their cheeks, which is kind of funny because I thought only hamsters does that. And then they stuff all of their cheeks and then they run away. So there's that. Squirrels. You can kind of hear them. They sound like a rat. They go like that's what they sound like. And then they just come grab the peanut and then they go. But they don't. I'm not sure when they come because I don't really have a camera that's set up at the bird peanut area, so I'm not sure when. They probably come at night, maybe. What the hell kind of squirrels do you have that's always yelling at people? Train it to unlock pigs so they can rob a bank for me. Have my own animal squad. Oh, the squirrels in your yard have started to pluck up the courage to approach you. One or two of them will come right up and grab a nut from your hand. That's a very good sign. Bunny's a Disney princess. I don't know about Disney princess, but I was born on the countryside. I am and forever will be a countrysider. And then I grew up with ducks as pets because when you own a farm or a barn, there's a lot of pests. And you would want a goose to eat the pests, like the critters and the bugs. And you would want goose to help you to chase. You know, ducks and goose are very good sheep chasers or cow chasers. I know you have dogs and cats to do it for you, but goose are very good at chasing cows and chasing animals back into their barn. They're very good at it. And they're good at security. They will bite strangers. They will scream at strangers. They're so freaking loud. Roman, thank you so much for the gifty. Wow, 50 is a lot. Thank you so much. Arigato. Thank you. Thank you so much. Arigato. And then, gooses are very, very loud. Gooses are like ducks, but amplified by 100. And they kind of honk at you. They're like, honk, 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 honk. So they're like alarm clocks. Cause they will wake you up in the morning to feed the animals. And they know, like, 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock is time to feed. They're even more efficient than a rooster. You know, sometimes roosters can oversleep, or sometimes roosters have like a different internal alarm clocks. Sometimes only at 8 o'clock they'll be like, go, 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 go! Dude, too late! Too late, man, too late! The hell, were you drunk or something? Or sometimes they're a bit too early. Like 4 o'clock in the morning. And they're like, go, 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 go! What the hell, it's only 4 a.m., man. I am so used to rooster noises, I can filter through it. And so goose are very good farm takers, but ducks are excellent farm pets to maintain your farm because they are healthier than chickens they don't get as much sickness or illness as chickens do. Chickens are pretty weak. They can get sick very, very often. Sometimes just by not even eating the wrong food. Sometimes just by airborne illness they can get sick. But ducks have better immune system than chickens. And ducks eat... You don't have to feed ducks, because they like to eat worms on the floor. Critters, worm, insects. Butterflies. Anything. They eat them all. So they're very good at eating... I think they eat snails too. Or slugs, snail slugs. And they're very good at it. And they are cute because they waddle. They're like and then they like it if you pet them. Do you know they like to shower? They're so low maintenance. You just have to bring a huge bucket, fill it with water. They'll jump inside and they'll be so happy. They're just like and then wash themselves and then jump off the water and they're happy. And you can just feed them dried corn or just chicken feed. And then they'll be pretty happy. And they also really like head pats. Ducks love head pats. Or chin rub. Chin rub, head pats. Or if you scratch their wings, they love it too. Because they can't scratch that side. Or the back side. Or their tip. If you scratch their tip, they'll be really happy. Because they can't reach too far. Can you make a rooster noise? I just did just now! You weren't paying attention! You should pay attention now! Cling, 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 cling! Attention, attention! Cling, 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 cling! Cling, cocomelon, cocomelon! Cling, 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 cling! Jingle, 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 jingle. Pay attention. Pay attention. I don't have any jingles. But I do have my morning medicine. I don't have jingles, I have morning... What? I have morning medicine? Jingle, 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 jingle. Jingle, 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 jingle. Jingle, jingle. Jingle, jingle. Wait, I have another one. Jingle, 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 jingle. Are you awake now? Are you awake? Jingle, jingle. Or is it giving you memories? Or is it reminding you that you should take your high blood pressure medication, your cholesterol medication, your what else do you take when you're old? Your hypertension medication, your vitamins, your vitamin D's, your vitamin C's, your collagen for your knees, your... You're not sick, right? People take... Oh no, your gout medicine. Oh no, you have gout? You must eat too much red meat and alcohol. If you drink a lot of alcohol, you will get gout. Arigato, Suchata Jonathan. Thank you for the reminder. I actually did forget. You're welcome. I eat a lot of medication every day anyways. I take about 10 to 15 medication in a day. Just split morning. Some once a day, some twice a day. I normally try to opt for twice, once a day if possible, but some meds I have to take 2 times a day. I actually just remembered to take my meds. You're welcome! Just remember, jingle jangle, time to take your medication. You don't want to miss your medication. Medication is important to keep you healthy. Jingle jangle, jingle jangle. Yeah, they're my medication. This is my morning medication. I take, there's still a few more that, they're kind of in pack. They're kind of not in a bottle. They're not in a bottle, but they're like... So I take around, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Around 6 in the morning. Yeah, these are, I think they're, I don't know, they're pretty ASMR medication. These don't feel as good. Well, these are finished, almost finished. I need to open a new packet. These are nice ASMR. Oh no, they're not hard to take. I have this thing where I like to take all of the medication that I need and I put it in my hand and I just raw dog and chug it all at one shot. Cause it's better to one shot all your medicine than take multiple shots. And I just chug a lot of water. Chug everything. Is any of that meant to be had with food? I think some of it is, but I'm so lazy. You did the same? Yeah, I need water. I can't swallow them without water. Even though I produce a lot of saliva. So I just take a bunch, shove it in my mouth, drink a lot of water, and hopefully it'll go down. I think these are the ones that you don't have to take with water. You know, iron tablets, multivitamins, vitamins. No, I'm not sure. I think these are medications for my anemia. I need to take more than one. iron tablets. And then I have some painkillers too. Because I have rheumatoid arthritis, which means it's an autoimmune disease. So my joints flare up and it hurt really bad. So sometimes they give me painkillers, but then I'm such an overlord. I need to change painkillers every 6 months because my body gets used to the painkillers and it's like, it doesn't work anymore. And so now I have to keep swapping them for some reason. A lot of my medication, I have to keep swapping them because for some reason, my body is like, I'm used to this, so it doesn't work anymore. So I have to keep swapping. And I think I'm allergic to Panadol, so I need to take a different form of pain medication. But yeah, I'm used to taking medication anyways. It's pretty normal for me. You just kind of get used to it. Just becomes part of your daily life. Do you know those I think I once had to take those medicine where they feel like they kind of feel like what do you call it? Gel? There's like a gel casing and they're kind of big and they're a little soft. Yeah, something like a liquid gel. Never buy it. Never buy it. This is coming from experience. Never buy it. Just swallow it. You'll regret it. You'll regret every decision you've made in your life. Never buy it. Cause the liquid is disgusting. It's disgusting. You know the hospital that I go to knows that I freaking love cough medicine. So every time I have cough, they refuse to give me the liquid because they know that I actually like the liquid. And I don't know, there's this thing that I do where I mean it doesn't really matter. But like, you know how cough medicine, it says you need 10 ml, but they give you a cup, and 10 ml is just 1/3 of the cup. Yeah, freak that. I'm drinking the whole cup. But sometimes I don't even look at the cup. I have free will. And with free will, I have free measurement. So I just think 15 ml means 1 gulp. So I just gulp 1 time. And that's it. From the bottle. I don't really care about the measurements. It's just 1 gulp. And that's 1 serving. Or like, I like open the bottle and I open my mouth and I just tilt it a little bit and then I take it off. If they make, I don't know why they have to make cough syrup or, fever medication. You know how you have the strawberry taste and the banana taste medicine? It's that pinkish, chalky medicine. Oh, that thing tastes so good. It's a little bitter, but sweet and chalky. Oh, that thing tastes so yummy. I don't understand why would you make medicine taste so yummy if we can't take them a lot. I don't understand. It's bitter, but it's so nice. There's just something about it. I don't understand. You know, I remember when I was at the hospital and then the nurse had to give me that. And then when I swallow it, I'm like, can I have more? And she looked at me and she's like, wow, I'm really surprised that you like it. A lot of people hate it. I've never seen people who enjoy this one because it's so bitter. And then I go, no, it's not. It's very sweet and yummy and chalky. And then the nurse just says, well, it's a good thing that you try it, but it's not a very good thing to like it. Or they give you... Or they give you like throat syrup, and it's so yummy. And they give you such a small cup. What do you mean this is enough for me? This is not enough for me. I need a whole gulp to be enough for me. You know what the doctor told me? She said, it's because you're very sick, Lemmy, so your brain needs to alter your taste buds to start craving for medicine so that you eat your medication. I'm pretty sure she's lying. I'm pretty sure it's just that it tastes good. I'm pretty sure it just tastes good. I don't like it, don't give me more. And then they'll give you more. I'm not sure if that works in the hospital. Oh, it's so funny. Technically, that's true. I guess so. It's like how they're saying that when you're craving meat, you're actually low on iron. Kind of. When you're craving certain things. Yeah. Like, your tongue, your brain is signaling to eat something. I love meat a lot. I like meat too. I like to eat meat too. I'm a carnivore. Nom. But then meat is so expensive. And meat is so... I don't want to cook meat. I don't want to touch meat. Because they're so slimy and yucky and icky. But I do have a wish to one day grab a steak raw and just, you know, like a dinosaur or like a Homo sapien. I just want to grab a piece of meat and just help yank it out. One day I will do that. I will be able to afford a big whole steak. One day. I have never eaten real steak before. Seen it in the movies. I mean, over here, I don't really eat a lot of beef. But the beef we have is not really like the meat you see. Not really like the meat you see in the movies. Oh, but when I went to Japan, I ate raw horse meat and I ate raw beef. I think it's called beef tartare. Yeah, they thinly sliced it. Have you ever had deer meat before? Deer meat is really good. Horse meat kind of tastes like venison. Yeah. Horse meat kind of tastes like venison. But it's very chewy because horses have a lot of muscles. And it's sweet. And because it's very hard, they don't cook it. Or maybe they lightly cook it, but they normally don't cook it because it's so tough. So I think you have to eat it raw, or you have to eat it like abura, like a little charred, because the meat is so tough. So if you cook it, then I think if I have to say, it would taste like beef, but the gaminess of a deer. Or if people don't know what deer tastes like, the gaminess of a sheep. And their meat is very, very stringy, like lamb. You know how lamb is very stringy? I still don't know the difference between a lamb and a goat and a sheep. Anyways, like lamb meat, very stringy. Have you tried alligator women? Oh, I eat alligator quite often. Alligator just tastes like chicken, but the texture of a fish. It tastes exactly like chicken, just the texture is fish. And then if you deep fry, and then you can deep fry it. You can make it into soup. You can just eat it like that. Gator hunter. Yeah, I've hunted a gator myself. To hunt a gator, you must target its nose and its eyes. An alligator, once it chomps on a target, it will take a while for it to lose its grasp, because its mouth can sort of only close one time. So like alligators are different than crocodiles. So alligators, they will chomp on a target and they kind of lock their jaw onto the target. I think it's so that they can trash the target in the water. But you can trap it by sticking a stick inside so that it clasps its mouth and it locks its jaw so it won't open, so it can't bite you. And what you have to do is take your finger and shove it in their nose hole. So you have to poke their nose hole. And then it will lose its sense. Or you can poke its eye immediately and then it'll lose its sense. But you can stun lock it by poking its nose hole. You don't have to hold their jaw shut. They will lock jaw immediately if you put something inside. And then the only way to kill an alligator is by shoving a stick through their brain. So you need to actually get on top of the alligator and, well, I mean, if you have a gun, then you can just shoot it, but we don't have a gun. So you can use a spear and just shove it through from the lower neck up, because their skin is tough, so you have to go from the bottom. So like you can just find their neck and just shove the spear up, because their bottoms are softer than their tops. But you have to stun lock it first. So you stun lock it by either poking their eyes or shoving your fingers in their eye, in their nose hole. And then they get a bit stun locked, and that's where you stab it. Yeah. Alligator is way easier to hunt than a crocodile. A crocodile is smaller than an alligator. A crocodile is ruthless. They will kill you for fun. An alligator won't kill you. They're kind of scared of you, 'cause you look different. So they're a bit intimidated by your size. So they won't really bother you unless you bother them. Unless you're in their territory or you hit one of them, then they will attack. But then if they see you and you don't really move and you run away, they won't bother you. They don't care because you're so different. You're not in their food chain. But crocodiles are very aggressive. So crocodiles will come and attack you. And they can climb on trees too. So you have to be careful to... Also, running in zigzag is a lie. Just run in a straight line. Never run in a zigzag. Just go in a straight line. Yeah, crocodiles can climb trees. I don't think an alligator can, because they're so big, but crocodiles can. Yeah, that running in a zigzag is a lie. Never run in a zigzag. Just go in a straight line. You're faster. Humans are faster than a lot of creatures in running in a straight line. Only run in a zigzag if the gator has a gun. I'm not gonna touch it out on Nitya. She's a good crocodile. We truly only kill alligators because they will come out and they will eat cats. They will eat they'll eat cats. Especially kittens. They'll eat kittens. And that's where, you know, you don't touch my kittens. And they'll eat chickens. But a lot of times they will eat kittens because kittens will drink water. Or cats will drink water and they just kneel them over. You know there's an alligator around because you can sniff it. Alligator has a stench. Very obvious that you can tell there's a gator around. They stink. Why do you know that with me? Because I've hunted them before, so of course I know. Yeah, they do smell. I don't know how to describe their smell. It's a bit like sourish. Stinky. You can smell them. You don't have to be in. How do you even smell in the water? But you can smell them. It's like it kind of smells off. Kind of. I think a lot of people just kill them with a harpoon. But it takes a lot of people to actually kill one alligator because they're huge and they're heavy. I think if one day you ever meet eyes with an alligator, you just have to be really slow and look at it really slow and reverse and walk for a distance and run away. Because alligators are pretty smart. They don't really see you as a threat until you're stepping into the waters and stepping into their territory. They just kind of see you as a random stranger. They're like, who is this person? Who's this random stranger in my lane? Are you a good person or are you a bad person? And if you walk away, they just thought, oh, you're just a random dude. Oh well, have a nice day. I know, they don't really initiate but a crocodile. A crocodile is different. Crocodiles are very aggressive. Crocodiles are pretty apex killers. They're very, very aggressive. Yeah. And their tail swipes are very painful. Because they'll swipe their tail as a defense, or they'll lockjaw. I think crocodiles use lockjaw. But the thing about crocodile is that they have very soft underbelly. And they have very sensitive eyes. That's why if you can't... also their mouth is very weak, by the way, so you have to trigger their jaw locking mechanism first. Once you trigger their jaw locking mechanism, a lot of times you can use a bait You throw it in, and they'll bite the bait, and they'll immediately lockjaw. And you can even use tape to tape their mouth, and they won't let go. So you can just duct tape their mouth, and then they can't open it because it's very weak. The muscles on their jaw is very weak, and their belly is very, very soft. So when you want to shoot it, you normally want to pierce it through under, not on top. Always go through the brain. That's how you kill them. Their eyes are very sensitive to light. So if you shine a flashlight on them, they'll kind of get like. Fun fact. Do you know that crocodiles are built for walking on land, chomping something, going back into the water? So when they're on land, they don't have a lot of stamina because their body builds Their body builds lactic acid in their muscles, and then they don't have the energy to clear this acid, so they can get exhausted very easily. You just have to play the baiting game. You have to bait them on land, and then they'll get very tired and very exhausted super fast. And then after that, they literally just don't move. They faint, and then they don't move. And you can just kill them. Yeah. So they can't really go on land for too long. And especially if you're trying to catch it or it's running after you, if you can bait it to run long enough, very fast, you'll get very tired and they'll just faint. And then you can just kill them because they just faint because they have no energy to move. You need to tape their mouth first. Watch out for the tail. Never fight a crocodile on their backs. Fight it in front. Yeah. Well, I don't think you have to worry about it. Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't think you'll ever meet a crocodile. But if you do, then you know what to do. I think the most important part is to deal a blow in their head. Never fight them on their backs, never fight them on their tail, never fight them sideways, always aim the head. And you'll be okay. You don't have to be scared about monitor lizards. They don't have a mouth, they don't have teeth, they can only swallow. They can't bite, but they have a powerful tail. But because they can't bite, you shouldn't be scared of them. And they wouldn't attack you. Because you're so big, they can't even swallow you. So they're pretty scared. So you don't have to worry about monitor lizards. There's a lot of monitor lizards. They're like a dog. To be honest, they're kind of like a dog. Oh, but Komodo dragon is a different thing. That one, you stay the freak away. If you cherish your life, you stay away from a Komodo dragon. That's So every Komodo dragon is a monitor lizard, but not every monitor lizard is a Komodo dragon. Yeah. The normal house monitor lizards that you're used to are softer, more slimmer, more lighter. But the Komodo dragon are heavy, muscular, bulkier, and their skin is tougher. And they have poison in their mouth. And they're apex predator. But then monitor lizards, they hunt birds. They normally hunt birds or chickens or ducks. Sometimes kittens, puppies. Yeah, very different. A Komodo dragon is pretty aggressive too. I think they're popular in Australia. I think there's a lot of Komodo dragons in Australia and Indonesia, I think. I like how you say chicken. Isn't it how you say chicken? Chicken! Is there a different way of saying chicken? Australia is on an entirely different planet. Chicken! Is it not how you pronounce chicken? Chicken! Chicken. Wait, how do you pronounce chicken? Is it not CHICKEN? Chicken. Right? Chicken. You say cheek in. Chicken. Chicken. Cheek. Check in. Check in. Chicken. Chicken jockey. I think you're making another Minecraft movie. Rattlers. What's a rattler? Oh, it's the toy you shake? This one, right? The toy. And then you shake. I have a rattler. It's a star shape. A star-shaped rattler. They're called rattler. I call them juggies, cause there's balls inside that you can juggle. I call them juggies. I have a star-shaped one. It's in my bed right now. I have a lot of plushies that I've had since I was a baby. They're just there with me. I still have a blanket that I had when I was a baby. The same blanket is still the same. I don't throw anything away. Yeah, I have a Barney pillow. It's pretty yellow. It's like, but it's my pillow. Never washed before. Yeah, I've never washed before. It's not stinky! It's not stinky. It smells like childhood. It smells like a baby. No, never. Yeah, it's pretty yellow. Not crunchy, but it's pretty yellow. Never. Thank you for streaming for the Atans. Oh, you're welcome. I just try to make sure that every time zone is included and nobody gets left behind. And a lot of my viewers that can't watch me on my regular schedule can watch me at least once a week. I can talk you guys. And I can yap with you guys. Oh my god, I can't believe I totally forgot about this. I wanted to tell you guys, but then it completely left my mind. So yesterday I was at physio. I was doing physiotherapy. And then all of a sudden, my hospital has a garden where a lot of old people do physical therapy. We also have a room, and normally the room is filled with old people, and every time they see me, they be like, "What a young girl like you doing in a place where all folks of us are here?" You know, and his grandma always says, "Man, you're too young to have knee injuries." And it's all the old uncles and aunties that have to get knee replacements. And I'm just there with a broken ankle. And then it's so funny because oh wait, yeah, the elevator, I posted on Twitter, but so I was in the elevator and I pressed the number correctly this time. Well, I don't think a lot of you guys know the older story, but one time I was in the elevator and then the elevator was not moving, so I panicked, thinking, "Oh my god, what's happening? The elevator is not moving! Am I stuck here forever?" And I got really anxious. And I saw that you can press the button and there'll be a speaker. Probably a security guard is behind it. And I panicked and I think, but I don't want to call for security. I have social anxiety. Like, it's so embarrassing, so freaking embarrassing to be stuck in the elevator. I can't believe I'm the first one to be stuck in an elevator. And I just thought to myself, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Do I scream? But I'm so embarrassed. Do I call security? And then several minutes have passed of me crashing out inside. And all of a sudden, I saw this old lady who was approaching me. The door opens. She comes in. She presses the floor number. And the elevator went up. And then I realized that I have to press the button to go up. Never mind that. And then, another day, I was in the elevator. You know the elevator door signs are very confusing? I somehow can never get it right because the opening looks like closing and the closing looks like opening. So I was in the elevator and the door was open, about to close. And I saw this family, it's this mom and dad and their daughter in a wheelchair, just running at me, saying, "Please open the door! Please open the door!" And okay, I will press the open button. So I kept pressing the open button, and they're like, "Please, just open the door! Please open the door!" I kept spamming. You know, at first I pressed the open button. And then I see the door starting to close. And I panic. And I keep spamming the open button. I keep spamming it. I keep spamming it. I keep spamming it. The door keeps closing. The door keeps closing. And then they're shouting and running at me. And then the door freaking... And then just when they reach the elevator, the door just shuts. And then it went down. And then I had to double look at the button. Because I thought maybe the elevator had something wrong. But turns out that I spammed the wrong button. It was actually the open button. I wanted to spam the open button, but it was the closed button. Why can't they just put open, close? Stop giving me symbols. They're very confusing. And the moment I went down, I was really scared that they're gonna beat me up. Because where are we? In a hospital. That's the perfect place to be beaten up with. You can literally just get one emergency room right next to you. You know? And then I was fearing for my life. I thought they were gonna beat me up because, well, I'm in the hospital anyways. Might as well beat me up and send me to the ER, right? So when the door opened, I ran for my life to the bathroom, and I hid in there for maybe an hour because I was terrified that they were going to come and beat me up. And I thought, maybe it's... I wish I could change hospital, but this is the only hospital I have. I'm a pretty paranoid Nephilim anyways. But yeah, me and elevators, not good friends. And then today, I went inside the elevator. I pressed my floors. And it went up. But then the door wouldn't open. And then I panicked because I did press the correct button. But why didn't the door open? And I was late for my appointment. So I had to mentally prepare myself for this situation because it's absolutely embarrassing to be freaking asking for security that you're locked in an elevator. I'd rather die than to press that security button. Just kill me now. Just end me. This freaking elevator. But then I was late for my appointment. It was really hot inside, so I mustered all of my courage and I pressed the security button. And then a voice came. It was like, "Hello, is everything okay in the elevator?" And then I said, "The elevator door won't open." And then the guy said, "Oh, okay, little girl. Have you tried pressing the open button?" And I thought, what do you mean the open button? The door just won't open. And I pressed the open button correctly this time. I pressed the close button, didn't work. I pressed the open button, and then the door opened. I didn't reply him back and I ran away. I mean, the door should have been automatic. No. The door should have been automatic. The door should have been automatic. It should have opened the moment he reached the floor. Can you imagine how stupid it is? It's like saying, "My computer don't work. Have you tried turning your computer on?" It's so stupid. That person, I'm sure he thinks I'm stupid. My phone don't work. Have you tried restarting it? So angry. It's a hospital. Maybe they have some sympathy. I feel so much shame in me. Oh wait, no, that's not the point. Anyways, remember I tell you I was at the hospital and I was doing physio, and then I was doing physio, and then all of a sudden I see. This is the first time in my life seeing somebody fight. But anyways, there's two grandpas that are fighting each other at the garden. Don't know, for some reason, one is on a crutch and the other one was not on a crutch, but one was like on a crutch, but the other one was... No, one was on like those crutches with 4 wheels. Like, you know the crutches where you have to hold both hands? So one was on those... a walker. Yeah. So one grandpa was on a walker. And another grandpa was on a crutch. All of a sudden, the grandpa on the crutch just tackled the grandpa on the walker. And they're just punching and slapping each other on the grass. And then all of a sudden, I hear all the nurses just running. And then I hear screaming. And I got so curious, so I walked over to the window just to look through. And I just see these two grandpa. They're just fighting and punching on the grass. And then the nurses quickly came and just grabbed them away from each other. And then one had like a nosebleed, the other one already had a broken leg, but I'm not sure how broken it will be after this. And this is the first time in my life I've seen old people fight like that. I didn't know they could fight like that. And so everybody it was such a big commotion. And then they separated them, and I heard him screaming like, "Don't you let me see you here again!" And then the other was, "You don't even own the hospital!" And something like screaming like you should kill yourself! Like something like that, like my god, they're just like screaming each other, like screaming and screaming, like yelling, and then the nurses have to drag. The nurses quickly grab wheelchairs, and then they put the grandpas on the wheelchair and just shift them away. And turns out, and then after that, I was just like, what the hell is going on? And then, with when you're in a room with old grandmas, the gossip in the room is top tier. Anyways, so I was just sitting down. Everybody was glued to the shield, to the mirror, to the window. And then I hear one grandma said, "Oh wait! Oh my god, isn't that?" And the other one's like, "You know him? Like you recognize him?" It's like, "Yeah! Oh, he's..." And then the other granny comes like... The other granny coming over is like, "Oh wow, I'm surprised they put him in the same hospital. I thought they would never meet each other. Well, what are they thinking?" It's like... I'm like, well, what's going on? What is the tea? I want to know the tea. What is the tea? So apparently, Grandpa A with the walker and Grandpa B is with the broken leg. So Grandpa A, apparently that's the gossip that I get. And I'm gonna tell you the gossip. So apparently, you're not ready for this. So apparently, Grandpa A with the walker is dating Grandpa B's granddaughter. They're married, by the way. They have a kid, by the way. He's like 80 years old. He's 80 years old. Yeah. And he married. Apparently they eloped. I think he groomed her. He probably groomed her. Or she, I don't know. Anyway, so Grandpa A with the walker is married with Grandpa B's granddaughter, and then they elope to another country, and they have children there. And then Grandpa A and Grandpa B used to be friends, acquaintances. And then somehow, through their children, met the granddaughter. And then Grandpa A had an affair with his wife. Had an affair. with the granddaughter, and then filed for divorce to marry the young girl, and then eloped to another country and had a kid there. And then only recently his health was deteriorating, and I think he had to deal with a lot of like inheritance stuff because he's rich. Rich people problems, can't really. He's rich, so he had to come back to the country to deal with a lot of inheritance things and setting wills, because he has a lot of grandchildren too. Because he has a lot of children, so he has a lot of grandchildren, so he has to settle a lot of like inheritance stuff, will stuff, yada. And then he recently had like a really bad stomach pain, so they had to admit him in the hospital. And nobody in the family knew that he had another kid. So when he came back, he didn't bring his kid back, but then they found like the daughter's Instagram, and through the Instagram they found out about the kid, and also they found out about the kid because he was writing a will, and he had the will for his property to his new kid. And they were like, who is this new kid? You have a new kid? Like, Dad, you have a new kid? And then after, like, he has a new kid. And so, with the granddaughter of Grandpa B, he's like 80 plus years old. I think she is, I remember them saying that she was in her 20s? Early 20s? Anyways. So he put like the kid in the will. That's how they discovered that he had a kid. And then the girl kind of disowned her own family to be with the old man. Or like, and like, nobody knew that he's married to her. They just thought he had a girlfriend somewhere, but they didn't know that they were legally married. And then the grandpa of that granddaughter, Grandpa B, with the walking stick, he had an accident. I think he fell in his sink or somewhere. He had an accident, so had like a broken leg. And so he like found out that his granddaughter is actually married to his old friend. And then they just so happened to meet, because he didn't know that the grandpa was in like hospital. Like he didn't know his friend was in the hospital, so they so happened to meet and lock eyes. And then when he saw the grandpa in the walker, he just lunged at him. Like, on the ground! And then, wait, yeah, that's the gossip. Let me remember. And then, the granddaughter hasn't talked to the grandpa for a long time, and apparently the grandpa really cherishes and cares for the girl, and the girl, and the grandpa B with the walker, he's not very rich. He's just like he owns like a little like those car workshop kind of a shop. Anyways, he's like 70 years old. It's like 10 years younger than Grandpa A. And then his granddaughter, like, he just thought his granddaughter is studying overseas. And he's bragging to people that his granddaughter is studying overseas. But he didn't realize that his granddaughter is married overseas. And has a kid. And I think in order for the daughter to get like the inheritance, she has to be legally married to the grandpa. So the grandpa secretly like came back to this country and legalized the marriage, so that I think she could get like the inheritance stuff. So she lied her whole family, but she's actually married and with child. And then, so when the family found out, they freaked out, of course. And then, apparently, they went to Grandpa A's house before and caused a ruckus and fought before physically and like say like, why are you capturing my daughter? Like, you sicko! Like, you're a sicko, you know? Like something like that. Like, I trusted you, like, as a friend, and like, how can you do this to my own granddaughter and stuff like that? I can take away her future. And then, so right now the situation is that the daughter does not want to come back because she's scared of the grandpa. So she and her kid is staying overseas. And that's why when Grandpa A saw, like, that's why when Grandpa B saw Grandpa A, Grandpa B with the walking stick just lunges at Grandpa A with the walker. So yeah, that was the gossip. That was the gossip that I hear from the grandmas. Crazy. Like, it's kind of crazy how much gossip a bunch of grandmas have. You know, I was just sitting there, like... It's just... Imagine just a bunch of grandmas just in that fisher room. They're just talking about the gossip. They're like, oh, my friend knows them. Or like, oh, my relatives and they're our great friends, and then stuff like that. So whoa. As to generational gossip, I just think it's crazy. Whoa! I thought these kind of things only happen in anime. Whoa, like an 80-year-old dating a 20-year-old. I mean, to be fair, she's 20, so she's kind of an adult. So I guess that's not really a problem. I think the problem is dating your friend's granddaughter. Like, bro code, you know. I think the problem is him having an affair on his wife. That's the problem. I think if he just dated her, that's fine. But him having an affair. Oh, and apparently he has a lot of girlfriends because he used to be a pilot. Oh yeah, that's one of the gossips. So he used to be a pilot. So the grandma said that back in her day, he used to already cheat on his wife a lot, but because he's a pilot and he's rich and his family is of a good background, the wife just kind of keep quiet. Yeah. And he has different girlfriends in different countries. Like in Singapore, he has a girlfriend. Like in Dubai, he has another girlfriend. Like, or like in Australia, he has another girlfriend. And he will give them pocket money. and they mentioned that his wife once followed him to these countries just to confront the girlfriends. then realized that she can't really do anything about it because she has no money, but he has money. And so he just so she just let it be until she had enough and then asked for a divorce. I heard she had a lot of money from the divorce settlement. and he has to, I think he has to pay for, yeah, like, cause by then all of her children are grown adults and they make their own money and they love their mom a lot. So their mom is in a very good care and he has to pay her a lot of money monthly. And then, but the children love the mom, so they always bring her to travel and bring her to eat good food and the children are all grown up. And apparently the mom has a new boyfriend. An Italian boyfriend who's like almost the same age as her. Yeah. So, I guess it's good on her. Hey, don't say that. I know they're like really old, but even old people has a chance of romance. And then they're saying that Italians are very romantic people. And then this old grandma was like, yeah, I used to date a Spanish man. And he was so affectionate. And he knows how to date girls. He knows how to woo girls. And he knows how to win a girl's heart. And then and then this little grandma was saying how the Italian is very passione. They have a lot of passion. And they're very romantic. And she was like, if only it were my family, I would have dated him and moved to Spain, but now I'm married to my husband who's in the grave. What? Why would you say that, Grandma? And then I was just sitting here listening to all the gossip. Yeah, it was so. And the first thing I thought in my head was, I must tell you guys about this. I can't be the only person who know about this. I must tell you guys, cause this thing sounds ridiculous. Cause this thing sounds like it could be in an anime. It's crazy. It sounds like it is in an anime. You know, I even wrote it down on my phone just in case I forget. I wrote all the details in point form just in case I forget about it. Because I wanted to tell you guys, it's so crazy. Imagine dating your friend's granddaughter. I mean, it's cute, but then you're having an affair. You know, that's a different thing. It's one thing to date someone young, but it's another thing to cheat on your wife to date that someone young. I think if he dated the granddaughter, I would have been like, okay, I guess so. But then, like, he cheated on his wife. It's like, no! And had a kid. My goodness, he had a son. The son was the same age as his grandson. I think his son is like 5 years old. Wait, no, 2 years old. 2 years old. His son was 2 years old. I remember the grandmas were saying that his son was 2 years old. And the grandpa's like almost 90 years old. He's like breaking 90, I think. I'm not sure. I just know he's like either like 85, 87, or 88. But like, what the hell? How do you still have children at the age of 80? How do you have children at the age of 80? Is that even possible? But and all of his children are like 50 years old. And all have grandchildren. Crazy. And have grandchildren that are like 30 years old. Wow, guys can keep having children until the day they drop? That's crazy. You guys are indestructible. For a woman, going in after 35 is risky. I mean, to be fair, you guys just shoot and that's it, no? But then, our mom has to carry us in their tummy for... Our mom had to carry us in their tummy for 8 to 9 months. But your dad just shoot. That's it, right? What all that matters is what happens afterward, if you're actually a good dad or not. Some dads, they just shoot and then they leave. Or some dads, they just shoot and then they don't care about you. A good dad shoots and takes care of you. They go out to get milk and then never come back. Maybe they go out to get milk and shoot another lady. Dad has to put up with mom. Have you ever thought about your mom putting up with your dad? And now I bet it's you guys putting up with your parents. You know what's so funny? I saw this TikTok clip and I laughed so hard because it was so funny. It's this TikTok video where this when you're young, your parents would sit down and scold you on a lot of things. And your parents would get very frustrated at teaching you math. Like, why don't you understand? 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 16 is 32. It's so simple. You just have to add. That's 8. Why don't you understand? Anyways, and then your parents would hit you when you show them your report card. Why can't you get A? Why is your math so bad? Why is it so low? Why is your math so low? And why can't you get a higher score? It's so easy. Why can't you do it? Because you're lazy. And then I saw how the clip changed, and now it's you teaching your mom how to use Facebook and email. It's like, Mom, why don't you remember your own password? It's literally so easy. If you don't remember it, just write it on a paper or write it on your phone. Why don't you understand? It's so easy. Why can't you do it? But son, I don't remember my own password. Why can't you remember my password? You're so young. What do you mean you can't even remember my password? Mom, do not rage bait me. And then it's like, Mom, no, don't buy any suspicious things online. Why are you so stupid? Can you not tell that this is a scam? Why are you buying random things off of Facebook Marketplace? You're being scammed. What if there's sketchy people selling you sketchy food, selling you sketchy things? Why are you randomly adding random people? Don't give out your full address. Or like, and then I saw another video of this guy saying how times have changed, and now it's your parents sitting down and you taking their report card and saying, why is your blood pressure so high? Is it so hard to exercise? Is it so hard to stop eating sweet things? Have you been eating a little bit too much sugar? Look at your blood sugar level. Why is it so high? Why is your cholesterol so high? Didn't I make sure that you exercise and stop eating fried foods? When are you gonna do it? You're not young anymore. When are you gonna do it? You're not young. You have to take care of yourself. Why are you waking up so late in the morning? You need to go to exercise. You need to eat your vitamins. Stop eating so much sugar. You're gonna get diabetes. When are you gonna learn? Why is it so hard for you to understand? That this is your health. Why can't your scores be better? Why is your blood so high? Why is your blood pressure so high? You're gonna get gout. Why is your uric acid so high? You're gonna get gout. Who's gonna take care of you? Me. And then I looked through the comments, And everybody is saying, me too, I relate so hard, me too. It's so funny. Times have changed. Are you guys like this too? Do you do this to your parents? Do you scold them every time they get a health checkup result? It's so funny. Starting to get there with them. It's okay. That'll be me with you guys in another 10 years. In another 10 years, you have to give me your report card, and I'll have to access your report card. And then I'll have to start talking about your health, for real, for real. Don't drink too much alcohol, you're gonna get gout. Don't eat too much red meat, you'll get uric acid, and then you're gonna get gout. And then your joints are going to hurt, and you're gonna complain about your joints hurting. That's from all the red meat and all the alcohol. Don't eat too much fatty meat. You need to watch your cholesterol levels. You're not young anymore, you know? You don't want to get clogged arteries, so stop eating those fried foods. You can eat them once a week as a treat. Pick me up, but don't eat them all the time. You know those chips that you like to have? No! You can't have them every day. You can have them once a week or 2 times a week. But you can't keep eating them every day. You know those sweets and chocolates that you like? Well, look at your blood sugar. It's getting so high. You don't want to get jabbed every single day for diabetes, do you? Do you want to get your legs cut off for diabetes? No! Then you need to cut down on all the sugars you're taking. You should start taking sugar-free drinks. Swapping alternatives. Don't you have your old friends? You can go jog with them at the park in the morning or in the evening. Get some exercise. Don't keep sitting down. Go to the gym. Do some workouts. You need to train your muscles so you don't get muscle atrophy. So that you don't... Oh my gosh, there's an ambulance passing by as I say this. See? You don't want to be the person in the ambulance? And you need to watch for your salt intake. You're taking too much sodium. Look at your blood pressure. It's so high. We have to lower your blood pressure. We have to lower your blood pressure. You need to stop your intake on salt. You need to eat more whole foods. You need to eat more healthily. You need to eat your greens. You need to eat more protein. You're not getting enough protein. And when I say protein, I don't mean all the chicken nuggets you've been consuming. Actual real protein from whole food sources. You need to start thinking about your health, man. You're not getting any younger these days. You don't want to feel old and pain everywhere. You're going to regret it. That's why I'm helping you now. To take care of your health. Eat your vitamins. Go and take some walks. If you don't want to exercise, at least go and take some walks in the park. And make sure you get your calcium and your collagen supplements. Make sure you eat your multivitamin supplements. Drink a lot of water. Hydrate yourself. Stop drinking so much energy drinks. They're not good for you. Limit your take for coffee. I know you like coffee, but 2 a cup is enough. Don't take more than 3 cups. I know you take more than 2 cups a day. You can't lie to me. Stop taking so much coffee. 2 cups a day. That's it. 2 cups. No more than that. Don't take too much caffeine. It's not good for you. Or if you want to take caffeine, take it with milk. Because milk will help to lower the caffeine levels. At least it's better for your stomach. And don't drink coffee on an empty stomach. It's not good for your stomach lining. You're gonna get gastric or stomach pain. At least eat something first, like bread or something. And then you drink your coffee, so it's at least better for your stomach. And you need to take care of yourself. For food, don't take too much salt. Try taking sugar-free drinks. Try taking sugar-free stuff as much as possible. At least they're good for you. Because they're not as harsh as sugar on your blood and they won't increase your blood sugar. That's why every time you eat a fatty meal, you feel sleepy and you want to sleep. That's not good for your digestion. You shouldn't sleep right after you eat. You should eat, and if you can, take a walk around the house, do something. Don't just sit down and watch TV. That's how you get a fat belly. That's how you become fat. And then you're going to regret it later when your bones are old and can't handle your weight. And you have to eat healthy, because who's gonna take care of me? You're gonna take care of me, so you have to take care of me. Remember to eat all of your vitamins, all of your supplements. Remember to eat whole foods, and you can always treat yourself to a junk meal. You can always treat yourself to some sweet sugary treats. I'm not telling you to completely cut them off, because that's lunatic. And you shouldn't completely cut them off, because that's how you get an eating disorder. You have to slowly cut things down, and you have to... Let's say if you used to only eat 2 donuts, you just eat 1 donut now. Or if you used to eat pizza 3 days a week, you can cut it to 1 day a week. Small changes like these would help you in the longer run. Not telling you to completely eliminate those bad things. I'm telling you to slowly get yourself to used to not eating so much junk food and not eating so sweet. And let your body have more healthier meal. And you thank me later. Because you have to be healthy. Because you have to take care of me. Okay? You know how I'm so wise? Because this is the same exact thing that the doctor is telling me over and over again. Every time I go to the doctor tells me the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. I can memorize it by heart. He tells me the same thing over and over and over again. They look at my blood records, and everything is so low. But instead of everything being so high, for my blood record, everything is so low. My blood pressure is low. My blood count is low. My cholesterols are low. Everything is low. Went to the gym and had a hearty balanced meal. I'll take care of me. That's right, high cortisol. Just remember to don't stress your body out by going to the gym too much. Or else your body won't be able to handle it. Do you listen to the doctor? Well, I mean, I try. That's why I'm eating. That's why I take all of my supplements and vitamins. And I try, and then I drink protein shakes just to get enough protein. And then I drink vegetable juice. It's like this powder with all the vegetables. And then you take it as a liquid. And then yeah. Yeah. Trying to. But I'm also a Victorian child anyways. But you should take my advice so you can be healthier. So you can live a long, long life. I want you to live a long, long life. I'm ippy. It's not I'm unwilling to cook myself a proper meal, it's that I don't want to risk of burning my house down from cooking. Getting sunlight is a little bit tough for me. I absolutely do not want to get sunlight. I am allergic to sunlight. I don't want to go outside. It burns my skin. I will just take vitamin D. I don't think the sunlight will give me enough, and I'll just take vitamin D. I'll just take vitamin D. I don't need the sunlight. You know the doctor show, she's telling me that I should go out at 8 o'clock in the morning before the sun is at its highest. She told me that I should go bare feet and touch the grass with my bare feet and stand right under the sun for at least 10 minutes. She's like, it's called grounding and it'll help you get good sunlight. What am I, a tree? Do I look like I need photosynthesis? No! 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 I don't! What if there's dog poop on the grass? And I step on the grass and then I dog poop. It's fine. I'll just get vitamin D supplements. I don't like the sun. The sun hurts my eyes. It hurts me. It hurts. It hurts. So no, I will not be getting the sun. The sun burns me. It burns. I like the darkness. That's why I'm called Darkness La Creatura. Oh, on a random note, Sakana is making a Power World server. He's done. I think you just need to name the server. So that's why you see a lot of talents have Power World in their schedule. So I don't know. I'll play. Hopefully he didn't set the server too difficult. Oh, I won't lose my save because I play in single player mode. Single player mode and joining server mode. Single player mode and solo mode are not. So I wouldn't lose my save. I think it's fun to play Pal World when everybody is just starting out. Because that's when everybody is playing, so you have more fun then. I think later on when everybody stops playing and then the server gets a bit boring. So it's always nice to start playing when everybody is playing. Yeah. Okay, I am very eepy. I think I'm gonna go ahead to Sleepy Land. Ah! Wimmy, can you close your eyes and smile for a drawing reference? Are you trying to draw me as I Show Speed? The one where he's like... You know, that meme where he's like... You know... You know, right? You know that meme, right? Where he's like... Come on, surely you know. You guys don't know? Like, the one where he's like... Yeah. Yeah, that was a good meme. I like that meme. I spam that meme a lot. But he's like... He's everywhere. I should be. I like... He's like on my TikTok a lot. Like, that means... The one where he goes... Arigato, members, heart. Thank you for a comfy yet with me. I hope you can get some rest. Also, just one more month until it's 4 years. My volunteer. 4 years means that you have survived so many changes of La Creatura Darkness. So now you will gain the protection of La Creatura the Darkness that will protect you from your bones. You know, for my bones, I have to take calcium tablet. The chewable calcium tablet. And they taste like candy. 'Cause they're sweet. So I have to take calcium tablets for my bones. It's here! Like this one. My calcium tablets. And they're yummy, so I will take them voluntarily. Yeah, kind of like milk candy. They're sweet, crunchy, melt in your mouth. A little chalky, but yummy. I take them every day voluntarily because at least they're yummy. That's why my horns are so big and so hard. It's all the calcium. Yeah, with my communal wafers. I still have a kilogram of communal wafers. They're just vacuum sealed in a bag. Just eat them whenever I want. Yum 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 yum. Of course I have them. Sometimes I put a little bit of jam in the middle and they become communion burgers. Very yeehaw. It's not blasphemy because it's not blessed, so it's technically just bread. Once it's blessed, then it will be the body of Christ. So it's just wafers because it's not blessed. So you can just eat it however you want. You can just go to your local church, Catholic store, and just ask for communal wafers, and they'll just give it for you. Oh, you can get the one that comes in a pack. There's ones that is pre-packed for you that has the wine, but they're just grape juice. It comes in a pack for you. It's like a single serving that you can eat and drink. But then the one I have is just purely the wafers because I like how they taste like. And it's not blessed. It's just food. And it's really yummy. I like how it melts in your mouth. Whatever drink you dip it with, especially if you dip it in chocolate, like hot chocolate, it immediately melts in your mouth. Very yummy. Okay, I'm gonna head to Ifila now. Thank you guys for hanging out this morning. I hope you had a great morning. I hope you had a great night or evening spent. And I will see you guys later on. Hey. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm gonna take a big fat nap. Good night, everybody. Ayasumi. 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 Have a good day. Bye bye. 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 Goodbye, my goobers. Goober!